Unfortunately, litter seems to be everywhere. I've been to many places, up and down through North America, and it seems like the last place you think a human being stepped, you find a Budweiser can. And I'm dating myself, and now it's a plastic water bottle. People get lazy.
The majority of time I find myself out in nature, whether that's the camp to do a small day hike or a longer section hike, I do see things like graffiti, things like trash fairly often, certainly more often now than I have in the past decade or so. These are the things that negatively impact habitats, animals that might mistake these things for food, and these are things that continue to harm the environment even after we're gone. I would certainly say the litter problem is the biggest issue. Getting out into nature, somewhere away from cities, away from the suburbs, where you really can just enjoy a bird flying by or even just the quiet, I think is certainly something that helps people mentally, physically as far as exercise goes, and even spiritually. It makes people feel better and act better towards themselves and towards others. So that very much to me is an important thing for people to go out and experience.
Being outdoors and being in the presence of nature, the scenic beauty, all those other cliches, does have a centering and calming effect. But it's difficult to have a wilderness experience if you're looking at people carving into trees and spray painting on rock outcroppings. That's not what I personally would hope to see when I went out on a hike in a wilderness area. Absolutely not.
I've seen people set up full tables with garbage bags, bins, clamps to pick up litter with, and people are able to take these resources and on their way back simply drop off the litter in the trash cans. It provides all the tools needed to help keep our forests clean, and it's of no cost to the hiker, and it's something that we can all kind of do and emulate going forward.
Perhaps we could duplicate some of the efforts that I recall from the late '60s and '70s with public service announcements and programs. The "Give a Hoot, Don't Pollute," Woodsy Owl thing, the tearful Native American in the presence of the litter. Those type of things had a serious impact in that day. And with so many avenues and media outlets, I'm sure that if some of this stuff found its way onto YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc., and so on, you could probably make an impact. from being in parks and recreation for my entire career, I acknowledge that people, they like to be out in green spaces. And people just want to get outside. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know, whether somebody just wants to go on a fitness walk around a water feature, walk their dog for a little while, maybe do some birding, or maybe they want to throw on a day pack and head out for the afternoon. It's all good. It's just how you behave while you're there. I think that impacts all visitors. And if everybody respects the open space and follows, the simplest rules, which are basically common courtesies of not littering, leaving no trays, cleaning up after your dog, it'd be a better experience for everyone.